give it a rod or something. So I can do that. Did you do this? Over there.
This is I had before, and
I was gonna
Donna
say-
said she would have it here. And I thought, well, I don't need to go dig it out, they go.
Yeah. So the first just went up on the ribs. I felt icky the whole time.
Huh? I guess.
Really?
See how that works?
Oh, yeah.
Guess what Denise is calling?
Well, she
was out there in the car, wasn't she?
Yeah, she took off work as we did, so I figured she'd beat me. And then Marty.
Sean up at 7.
I know. I know.
No worries. So you got the sign up sheet?
Yeah, sign up sheets here. That's there. Jen's here. I just gotta
Oh,
get
does
the
Dad need to sign in?
I got that to sign.
You did, okay.
There he is. Hey.
Hey, Marty.
What's up, Marty? And that'll be for Denise when she gets here, honey.
Marty, I took her so we should meet my dad.
Hi, Dad.
Dad, Marty was the 9/11 police officer in New York. So
Man.
y'all have some
Okay.
stuff in common.
Is that your pen?
Yeah.
Very nice. Do you need a pen now?
I got something.
I got the
I was gonna sign something.
No, I
I
got
didn't sign anything.
Oh, good, yeah, I don't need your pen then.
Oh, what else you signed? That's it.
Yes, he's got to sign his life away. And upside.
Oh, that's it. I'll look at what I do. And it was an eagle, so they had to scratch off to get the QR code so we could take the picture. I scratched and scratched and scratched, get the course, I scratch. Went to my hair appointment. I said, I need a kid to do this. You know, my girl who does my hair as a kid, young 20s. She goes, oh, she cleaned the plastic off it.
That sounds like
You're
me.
older, another year older. Gosh. I said, that was just a test for you, Kyle. You passed. You did very well.
Cool.
Well, so much for that nice cool weather we had.
How are you?
Turned
Living the dream.
back to
I
summer today,
bet.
didn't it?
Good grief.
Just texted Denise. What you doing?
Well, you're right.
When did she get a pocket?
I don't have nothing to read.
Sooner than later.
Oh, so it was on, I had the same things I had to do.
I don't know. She'll keep it on the light.
Oh,
We got 3 minutes, Mr. President.
whatever you say. I know. I
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Denise.
Hey. All right.
It is 6:30, dinner time, yeah. Daisy's wanting me to remind you that's her.
She wants to make a modification to the comment.
Uh-huh.
What would Miss Daisy like her to do?
She'll decide that. She will first.
Don't they?
No, I'm her 24-year-old boy.
Amen.
Mother, go look at her something else that I remember.
And so you got stuck with somebody all afternoon?
Thanks for someone coming to rescue me.
I'm sorry.
Do I even have to suggest, I
No.
mean, answer to that?
I don't want to make her angry, but
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If it's to the madness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
Please mind.
Yes. Go ahead.
6:30.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We're gonna have pledge allegiance, and Dad is right behind you. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
We're along with coming to the purpose.
That's all I need.
Yeah. So we do have a quorum.
Yep, we're on it.
Okay.
And I'm going to proof of notice that, per Florida statutes, that the meeting is valid, was posted. And I have, a note of those who are recording the meeting today. You are. I'd like to make a motion to amend the evening's agenda to include a legal matter. Like a second?
Second?
Maureen?
Yes.
All in favor? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, welcome all. Thank you for coming. The end of the summer, but it's not over. When it
Nice
comes,
today.
yeah, today was back to summer. When it comes to the open floor discussion of our meeting, all items that wish to be discussed with the board must pertain to items on this agenda only. Discussions from the floor will be held to 3 minutes per individual, as has been in the past practice for this board. Personal attacks, interruptions, or disruptive behavior will not be tolerated. Residents wishing to raise issues beyond the scope of our agenda are encouraged to submit them in writing, preferably in advance of meetings, along with any relevant documentation, so they can review and be addressed appropriately. Thanks for everybody being here tonight again. Before we dive into tonight's agenda, I want to take a moment to reflect on where we are as a community and how far we have come. This board was elected to do more than maintain the status quo. We were asked to enforce the covenants, protect property values, take action where others hesitated, and made sure that every resident, whether vocal or quiet, knows the rules apply equally to all. We now Enforcement is not always popular, it's hard, it's costly, and it's often thankless. But it's also necessary because when rules are ignored, communities unravel, and we are not going to let that happen here. We're managing the financial impact of these efforts carefully and responsibly. We are committed to transparency, and we all continue to keep you informed as we navigate these challenges together. Most importantly, we are grateful for the over 50 households who have voiced their support, who have told us they feel informed, protected, and proud of the direction we are heading. That support matters, it fuels us, and it reminds us that progress is worth the pushback. Thank you for being with us here tonight, and thank you for standing with us. Before we get started, we are going to deviate from our agenda for a very special reason, and one that deserves celebration and special recognition. In fact, it deserves a special proclamation. And she's not here.
She's not here. She couldn't make it, so do you wanna go ahead and read it?
Yeah, it was for Miss Loretta May.
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 We'll see if she gets this.
Yeah, this is a proclamation we had. It was her birthday, and she's 89 years old, and she acts like she's
I
21.
was gonna say 89 years young.
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
You wanna read it? Or you want me to read it? Okay. Proclamation honoring Loretta May on her 89th birthday. Whereas the Villas 3B is a community built not only on homes and bylaws, but on the spirit, kindness, and enduring presence of its residents. And whereas Loretta May, the beloved matriarch of our neighborhood, celebrated her 89th birthday on August 22nd, marking nearly 9 decades of grace, wisdom, and gentle strength. And whereas Loretta has called the Villas home for the past 13 years, enriching our community with her warmth, her stories, and her unwavering sweetness. And whereas her presence reminds us daily that longevity is not merely measured in years, but in the love we share, the neighbors we uplift, and the quiet dignity with which we live. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the Board of Directors of the Villas 3B Homeowners Association, on behalf of all its residents, hereby honors and celebrates Loretta May for her remarkable milestone, her cherished role in our community, and the joy she brings to all who know her. But it be further resolved that from this day forward, August 22nd shall be known as Loretta May Day in the Villas, a day to celebrate kindness, resilience, and the beauty of a life well served. Adopted this 3rd day of September 2025, and it's been signed by the whole board. So we'll get that to Ms. Loretta. Loretta May.
So it's gonna be a May Day.
May Day.
May Day in August.
Okay, go ahead, Maureen, you're next.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to waive the reading of the minutes from the July 16th, 2025, and approve these minutes. Does anybody want to second it?
I'll second it.
They were on the board, in our website.
No, they'll be posted to the website.
Yeah.
All in favor?
No. No.
All in favor? Okay. Thank you, Maureen. I just want to briefly speak to the financial side of what Maureen just outlined. As treasurer, I see every invoice, every legal retainer, every dollar that moves through this HOA. And I can tell you what we are doing is not reckless. It's responsible. Yes, enforcement has costs, but ignoring violations has costs too. Hidden ones. Declining property values, eroded trust, in a community where rules are optional. That's not who we are, and not why we purchased our homes in an HOA. We are exploring every option to keep this HOA solvent and strong, and we will continue to communicate openly about where we stand and what is ahead. It has been incredibly heartwarming to have residents tell us they feel they've never been so informed, never been treated so fairly, and finally getting to see all those projects that were talked about for years finally come to fruition. Your kind words and your trust in us means more than you'll ever know. We're just not enforcing the rules, we're defending the integrity of this community, and we're doing so together, despite the attempts of a handful who seem to want to destroy the villas. Being truthful is the only way to do business. Let the chips fall where they may, but I'll keep telling the truth. Okay, for the financial dollars. Our CD balance as of today is $37.55, which is up $6,000 since we started, and that's only a year and a half ago. Our regular savings account balance is $5,615.78. Our checking account balance is $632.95 for a grand total of $87,286.28. 2 fines are still in arrear as of today, $1,000 each for 2 residents, and today there's only 1 former resident who is in arrears for third quarter dues. Fourth quarter statements were mailed out over the weekend and should be hitting everybody's mailbox. As a reminder, payments should only be made online or mailed to our CPA's office. Board members are prohibited from accepting payments from residents for insurance purposes.
I got the ARC. For the month of August, there were 2 ARC applications submitted. One was approved, one was denied. Also, there was a correction from the last ARC report. There was 1 denial back in June.
Motion is made to accept the arts
I'll second that.
committee.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, on to new business. The purpose of the policy that we're about to talk about is to ensure orderly, respectful, and efficient communication between residents and the association while protecting board members, vendors, our accountant and her staff, and legal counsel from excessive, disruptive, or harassing contact. This will include a designated point of contact, submission requirements, prohibited contact, and enforcement. This policy does not restrict a member's right to attend or speak at a duly noticed board meeting on topics on the meeting's agenda, nor does it prohibit official records requests under Florida law, nor does it restrict voting in elections unless a member has had their voting rights suspended by the board. This HOA is a professional entity and not a free-for-all. Titled the Gatekeeping and Communication Management Policy Resolution. Whereas the Board of Directors of the Countryside PUD Unit 3B HOA recognizes the importance of professional, respectful, and efficient communication between residents in the association, and whereas the board has determined that excessive, disruptive, and inappropriate communications can interfere with association business and result in unnecessary financial and administrative burden, now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Directors hereby adopts the gatekeeping communication management policy effective immediately to 1, designate formal points of contact for resident communication, 2, establish submission requirements and response timelines, 3, prevent harassment and excessive correspondence, 4, protect board members, vendors, and legal counsel from uninvited and improper contact. Be it further resolved that the Secretary of Countryside PUD Unit 3B HOA Inc. Board shall enforce the policy with violations being documented and reviewed on a case-by-case basis. All resident communications must be directed to a single point of contact, namely the Secretary of the Villas Board, only by either direct email or by utilizing the Contact Us form on the Villas website. No other board members, attorneys, our accountant or staff, or vendors are to be contacted by way of any communications means other than either directly or indirectly. Published guidelines and resident rights will be posted on the Villas website to better serve our residents and keep our neighborhood running smoothly. A copy of the guidelines will, of course, be mailed to those residents who are not signed up for the website. May I get a second, please?
Oh, that's by me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And vote? No, that one.
I'd like to make a motion to retain the legal services of Cobb Toller to take over the case of the Villas versus Maynard effective immediately.
I'll second that. Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Maureen?
Yes.
Yep.
Me too.
The Villas has received word from the homeowner involved with the Hunt Club situation that it has been resolved, the issue with Hunt Club. I believe she did it on her own. We have contacted them several times, but, she's handling it. Peggy Sue.
All right. As y'all know, since probably the end of May, this board has been under attack by a few of our residents, very few. One of them is in attendance this evening, Mr. Sabatino. And I want to ask you some questions just to find out really who you are, because you've been very passionate about what you're doing. You've been quoting partial law and regulations. You kind of copy and paste what you choose to put on there. But I have a question. Per your social media, you claim to be the mayor of Volusia, Daytona Beach since June 28th of 2020 to current. Now, but the law, Florida law, statute 84308 states, falsely assuming or pretending to be a public officer and taking upon oneself to act as such is a third-degree felony. Penalties can include 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine, so I caution. You also claim that you work for the United States Space Force since December 20th of 2019. Ironically, that was the day it was founded. So I highly doubt that you worked there, seeing as how I don't believe you would pass a background check. You claim to be working for NASA with the space-time quantum mechanics at NASA. Would you please tell me what quantum mechanics means, sir? I didn't think so.
Quantum mechanics means it's observable or it's non-observable. So when you're watching light go through a double slit, it either spreads the light, but when you observe it, it actually groups back up. It's the only thing in physics that actually does that.
Well, actually, it is behavior of matter and energy at the atomic and subatomic scale.
Yeah.
So would you please tell me who you are really, sir?
Who I am?
Yes.
I'm an owner in this community. I don't see this being on the agenda at all.
Well,
So I don't know why this is up for discussion. It wasn't added to the agenda either.
You have inundated us with emails
Yes, I sure
over
have.
and over.
I sure have.
You did 2 false reports to news thing. Well, actually you did. You threw under the bus 2 of the people that have helped you,
You mean Frank Johnston, who was on the news as well?
and Claudia.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand what you put out is not whole truths.
Okay. Well, what you put out isn't whole truths either.
An example, please.
So-
Because I've given several examples.
Well, for one, your gatekeeper policy does not apply to legal requirements.
But that
So
has
if you were to
do
get a
with you personally,
subpoena,
sir.
but it didn't mention that, if you were to get a subpoena, that would still go to the accountant. If you were to get anything legal from the court, like a statement of claim, that would go to the accountant as well. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think the email requirement that you have isn't completely gonna fly legally, because you have to be able to prove service, so you would have to accept certified letters as well.
That's my
The,
address. We do.
The thing that you just
I know
did
you don't
today.
recognize
the-
my address, Rob. but
Excuse
it
me,
is-
excuse me, I'm talking.
Donna.
Okay.
All right, I can check that in.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, what you guys did today is exactly what you're supposed to do, albeit no one can talk about it until the end, but you brought something up to vote on, you seconded it, you voted it. That resolution that you did for the records and the money that's associated to it in an executive meeting is not for passing those kind of resolutions. Executive meetings are for legal matters and personnel matters.
It was.
That's not a legal matter. Declaring $2 a page, I'm sorry, I'm talking, $2 a page and all those things, that's not a legal matter. So that's not, I'm sorry, thank you. So that's not true either. So those things need to be resolved as far as that. So since we're going off script and on the agenda, right? how much money have you paid in retainers to these lawyers that you've been collecting?
You should know you have all the legal invoices.
$15,000.
Oh, right, Rob.
15,000. I have it. I have. You just said I have it.
You have it.
So
It's in
I'm just trying to find out what's your end game?
Right.
What are you trying to do? This is
I'm
a
trying to hold
Mickey
you
Mouse-
accountable.
This
We
is
are
a Mickey
accountable.
Mouse HOA. Mickey
Okay.
Mouse.
Okay.
I'm
still holding you
on the
accountable.
beach condo.
I'm allowed to hold you accountable.
You
I'm
can.
allowed. I'm allowed to ask for records. I'm
Great.
allowed to ask for
You can
records.
have all the
Okay.
records. Why?
You purposely withheld financial records from me beyond the 10 days. You gave me checking, and then you're like, oh, I have your letter
Why?
apologizing.
Why do you
Oh,
need that?
we forgot about the savings account. How do you forget about the savings account?
Because you're looking to match up
You
invoices to checks.
purposely left them
That's your
off.
opinion.
So that right
That's your
there
opinion.
What's your
is
motive?
against the
What do you
law.
want this stuff for?
I just told you, I'm
Why?
holding you accountable because
For what?
I
For
am,
what?
Just a moment. Are you
Because
an
I-
accountant, sir?
I
In addition
am-
to everything else.
I am a homeowner.
That's great.
And as a homeowner, I have certain rights under Florida law,
That's
which
right.
to require and ask for certain records.
That's
And you
great.
got them.
Let me ask you
got
this. Did the state of Florida threaten to dissolve this HOA
No.
on August 8th?
No.
No.
I have the email from the state of
Well,
Florida
we
that
didn't get it.
threatened,
We
that
didn't
was
get
sent,
We didn't get it. No
according,
letter, no
you
nothing.
didn't get, you got nothing?
No.
Nothing.
So, let me ask you this, according to your treasury reports, did you spend $61.50, $62.50 going to the state?
Excuse me?
Did you
What?
spend $61.50 or $62.50 around August 8th to pay to the state? Did you do that?
For what?
I'm asking you, did you
I would
spend
have to look at the record.
HOA funds
He's an accountant.
to pay
Yeah.
the state around $62 on August 8th after you received an email from the state of Florida threatening to dissolve the HOA?
Oh, no, it was because we had to update names and addresses. That's what it was.
Did the email
Because it-
threaten you with
No.
dissolution of the HOA?
No.
I have a copy of it
Oh,
from
whatever, Rob.
from
You got
Sunshine
to
Law.
I'll tell you something.
It means you're not doing your job.
Listen.
It
No,
means you're not
Rob.
doing your job.
Rob.
It means you're not doing your job.
Yeah.
The
You don't
state
do
of
it.
Florida,
Okay,
don't
the
lie.
state of
Don't lie.
Florida
One at a
threatened
time,
the HOA. The state of Florida threatened this HOA with dissolution
point of order,
because you
Madam
were
Chair.
not doing your job as treasurer.
Oh, my
You,
Excuse me, what is your point?
I just said it. You're not doing your
Why?
job.
Excuse
Prove
me,
it.
we
Prove
are
it.
all volunteers, we all have
What's that
homes.
got to do with
Prove
it?
it.
Listen to me a minute. We're all volunteers. Why didn't you pull this up when we had the other committee?
You tried.
That
What other
one
committee?
of
The other
those,
board, the other board.
we
Yeah,
didn't
South
have to.
Atlantic.
What committee?
They were ripping us off, South
The
Atlantic.
other
They wrote checks to
committee.
themselves.
You have
They
no
were paying-
idea how much I complained about South Atlantic.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
what about
not
You have
here.
no idea.
Not here,
Okay.
not during board
You're
meetings.
actually right. We don't have any idea.
No,
But I did.
We don't.
And I signed your petition.
And,
You know that.
What petition?
And-
To get rid of South Atlantic.
There
You
was
came
no
to my
petition.
house. You came to my
There was
house.
no petition.
You had to sign a thing to get rid of South Atlantic.
No, we didn't, Rob.
You came to my house.
Rob, I did not. We
You're
had
out
no
of order.
petition.
You came to my
We
house.
didn't have a petition. We got.
I came to your house to give you fine documents, idiot. Oh my God, that's the only
Idiot.
time I've been to
You're
your
calling me
house.
an idiot?
You are.
Okay, we'll agree with that.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
but you didn't get any of these reports and transparency with any committee
I
prior
know,
to
he's
us
special.
taking over.
I get it.
That was
He's
the
special.
reason.
It's
we
my
took it.
right as a homeowner to ask for records. It's not my
You
problem
got
that you
them.
don't like
Let
it.
it go.
It's 100%. Give it to him. Make him anything he wants.
What?
Thank you.
This is a rinky
Thank you.
bullshit HOA.
Thank you.
And you think we spent $15,000 on attorney?
You know,
I have
Here's a
your
beautiful
records that equals up to $15,000
Right.
of
But did
invoice
you- but did
and
you-
$7,000
but
of
did you
actual
look at the
paid, which
checks?
means you still owe $8,000.
You do realize, you realize $8,000.
We call it-
Holy shit. Listen, you do realize that if we did owe money or we're on the verge of bankruptcy or anything, that we could do a special assessment as a
listen,
board, and
as-
you'll be paying for your own stupid shit.
When I
You realize
got,
that?
when I got the bank records, I emailed and said, my number is this, your number is this. Let's
Because
sit
you were
there.
wrong.
Just because you're
Mike,
wrong.
is
We
anyone
all
gonna stop him
counted
from
that.
talking?
No.
I emailed
Same
you.
numbers.
I emailed you and I said, this is my number, this is your number.
And I said,
If we
"You're
can
wrong."
come to the clubhouse, I can show you how I came up with this
I know how you
number.
came up with the number.
And then you refused to meet, so what
No,
else
I'm
am
not
I supposed to
meeting with
do?
you, Rob.
I asked you, I asked you.
I know, but
Okay.
I'm not meeting with you, Rob.
Now,
Now,
since,
you don't understand the difference between a retainer and an invoice that goes against a retainer versus an invoice. See, that we sign
There's
a
a lot of
retainer
stuff you
for
don't understand.
$2,500 and there's invoices put
It's
against
okay,
it.
it's all right.
you signed a retainer for $15,000.
So it's $2,500
And you know what,
plus all the invoices.
first of all, we're allowed to charge you're allowed to charge your services according to 72303. All those sections say you can charge $20 an hour
Yeah.
for making copies.
Yes.
You can get, what,
Yeah.
20 cents a copy? You want all the
She said
copies?
$2 a
It's
copy.
gonna be $2 now.
Oh, $2
Yeah,
is that,
but because you know why?
That's,
You know why?
that's outside the bounds of the Florida law.
well, if you want copies, we'll get them.
You know
We'll get
something,
them.
don't-
Rob?
I-
You know.
You don't have to pay for copies because the law also allows for the homeowner to take pictures.
The Villas does
It
not,
does.
the Villas doesn't own its own copier, you know that? The
know,
Villas
That's
doesn't.
not, that's,
Oh,
no,
really?
that's
Because it's the
germane, that's
association.
germane to this.
It is.
It
Because
is.
you know why? The Villas doesn't own its own copier,
Okay.
okay? So it says the association copier or an outside copier. So you have to
You know
go
what,
outside to
you
get the
wanna
copy.
do, you know what you're gonna wanna do? You're gonna go back to when did we take over the board officially?
We took it over February 1st of 2024.
Okay, so records retention is 7 years, correct?
7 years, yeah.
So before February 2024,
The South
why don't you
Atlantic.
go back to South Atlantic and look for their records?
I'm not concerned about South.
Why not?
Because I'm not, I'm
Should
just
be.
concerned about you.
No,
Why?
no,
We just
you
took
should
this
be.
over.
So you, also, you guys mentioned, you talk about equality and transparency.
Yes.
Please explain why you signed off and approved on his arc for a boat in his yard
Yeah.
that the main HOA that he reported rejected. How is that equal to the rest of the community?
It was rejected, I removed the vote.
It was not rejected because you removed the boat. I have a copy of that as well.
What's
It was
that?
it was
Hold
rejected
on.
because you were in violation of the covenant.
I was
First of all,
told to remove it,
you were
and-
bitching about the rules not being enforced.
Yeah.
No,
Talk to
And
Mr.
now
Mayor.
you're
no,
bitching
no.
about the rules being enforced.
They're both in
What
the
is
same.
it?
It's both in the same. It's about equality.
Yeah,
It's
talk
about
to
due
Mr. Mayor.
process. So my question,
It's
my
about you
question,
not getting your way, that's what it's about.
what way am I trying to
You're a
get?
homeowner,
Why
you
did
must
you
have
get
it.
the clubhouse for free?
You still are out of order.
Yeah,
You are way
I
out.
am asking
Answer
you,
the question.
why did you
pretending to be a
approve
director now?
his arc knowing that the main HOA was gonna disapprove it because of the covenant?
Right.
Not because he moved it,
And I get it.
because of the covenant.
I
Why
get
did you approve? And also, you approved it the day after
No, I didn't.
I complained.
No.
The
I
date on
approved it
the date on his
days
arc is
before
after
it
the
came.
email that I
have
sent.
an email that shows the board was told when it happened, and it was updated each time something happened with that.
The
vote.
ARC application was submitted after my
No, it was
complaint.
not.
It was.
Why you gotta,
It was.
why you gotta be
Whether
on
it's
that?
submitted or
What
not,
are you
it's
doing?
dated, when it's
What?
dated.
And it was dated
Early.
after.
No, it wasn't,
I sub-
Rob.
You have the
Why
email.
you gotta do it?
Yeah, your email.
I mean,
It was-
listen.
And by the way, it was there for 3 weeks, right, Rob? It was there for 13 days. You can't.
Well, at least
count.
you admit to
You
that.
can't count.
Yeah,
So you
can't
allowed a
count.
vote
Yeah.
against covenant to stay in there.
Yep.
When somebody complained about it,
Yep.
you submitted an
Because you have
ARC.
no right to be over
And
there.
then I have no right to be over there.
No, just like Mr. Maynard. Tell Mr. Maynard to follow the rules.
I don't have anything to
Yeah,
do with
he
Maynard.
broke the covenant.
I can go wherever
He
I
broke
want
the
to go.
covenant.
You can go wherever you want to go.
Yeah,
Don't tell me I can't go
well,
somewhere.
Tell Mr. Maynard, he needs to follow the rules.
All right?
So am I,
You're completely off script.
Yeah.
You can't
You're
go in my
not saying
yard.
anything to him.
Yeah.
You approved something for him that you know that was wrong.
And I
You're
do
not
it again.
equal. You're not equal. You're not
Get the
transparent.
clubhouse free.
For the 10,000th time, Lee told me if I wanted to have a meeting here for the town hall, I could have a meeting here.
But
So if
you
you
said
have a
you
problem
paid
with that,
Everybody else pays.
Everybody else pays.
take it with Lee.
So
You think I?
where's the
Oh,
judge?
I didn't even have a key.
Oh, we
Where's the
will.
equal
Go
quality?
ahead.
Where's everybody treated the
Talk
same?
about
How am I
it.
supposed to know that?
How do I-
She
how do I know
she
the
offered
board
it.
is- How do I know the board
So-
was just
She offered
So
it.
you're saying that
How did I know it
ignorance
was
is a
good?
culpable defense?
She offered me.
Wonderful.
She offered
Oh,
me
we
the
know she offered you
clubhouse.
how to recall us too.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
know that, yeah.
which is in law.
Child stop.
Which is already, it is already law.
This is blowing your
She
shit.
just reminded me of it. But I don't understand, if you got a problem with the main HOA allowing me to have this, take it up with them. I never even had the key, like I said, I didn't have the
But
key.
you lied about it.
I didn't lie about
During
nothing.
that meeting, did you not say you paid $500?
Hell no. Hey, you'll never catch me saying I paid $500 for anything. Are you kidding me? I told him. I told him I didn't pay for it. I didn't say nothing about $500.
Because I asked specifically, I said, what did you pay for this?
I said nothing.
And he said nothing. and he
Yeah.
donated it to me.
But again,
Nothing to hide on that.
my question is, among all of your delusions and
My delusions.
partial
Yeah.
quotes of what parts you want to pass as law, what is your point?
My point is
of
to hold you
attacking this
accountable.
board?
I'm holding you accountable.
What is not accountable at this point? You have more information from us than you've ever had with any committee that has had the bill.
Even South Atlantic,
They never gave us
because Claudia got
anything.
rid of all her records.
That's why we wanted to take it over, because when we asked questions, we got nothing. And I want.
So why didn't you
When-
come on this
when-
side?
Because I know this for a fact. Somebody knocked on my door and said, we want to get rid of South Atlantic, and had me sign something for it. And I was like, I'm all on board on that, because I was not a South Atlantic fan whatsoever. And then I said, hey, I want to be part of the fine committee.
Somebody, but not us.
I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
Somebody, because
But you said
there was a
it was-
petition. I thought it was her because she
It's
put me on the fine
irrelevant
committee.
right
You
now.
know,
It's
give me your
irrelevant
house
right
once,
now.
never be again.
What is it that's gonna make you satisfied to quit
Yeah,
harassing us?
Just
We're not doing this
what's
for
gonna make you
pay.
happy?
We
What's
are
gonna
doing
make you
this
happy?
because we're all homeowners and we
Yeah.
want a decent community.
We don't get paid for
A
this.
happy community, one that gets along.
And?
I would like to have,
We just come here and try to keep
So
the neighborhood nice.
if it's
What
too
do you
much
want?
for you,
What do you
quit.
want?
Quit.
Quit!
It's not
If it's too much for you, quit.
Why don't you quit?
Why don't
There's
you
nothing for me
quit?
to quit.
You quit.
I'm holding you accountable,
We are
and I don't
accountable.
have to explain anything else.
what
more
do
do
you
you
want
want?
that's accountable?
Yeah,
Well, right now, we are where we're at right now. I don't think that your secret squirrel executive meeting resolution
It wasn't-
is legal.
It is.
First of all,
Okay.
we can have
Hold on.
executive
Tell me
meetings.
what, you did have an executive meeting because you posted it.
No.
Written consent in lieu of a meeting pursuant to Florida State Statute 6070821 and the village bylaws, Article 4, Section 5, gives us permission to pass a resolution. So read on
Right.
before you start spouting your
We
mouth
don't-
off.
we try
Mister,
not to
I
do
know
anything.
every section of the law.
You're really unhinged. And so the next step is we can have an impasse and we can get an arbitrator and we can decide on which arbitrator it is. We split the difference, 2 hours each, and the arbitrator will decide.
Yourself in court. is
The
what-
arbitrator will
What are you
decide
talking about?
what you have done is legal or not. You've already violated the records by not providing the savings account in a proper amount of time. You admitted to it, and it was beyond the 10 days. Beyond the 10 days, I'm allowed to fine the HOA $50 a day up
No,
to
you
10
can't.
days.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Read up.
No.
So that's the first part. The second part is the resolution that was made during an executive
I
meeting
just
where
told you.
there is no representation of the community at all. Those meetings are for legal and personnel meetings only, personnel
And it
issues
was.
only. So those two things is enough for me to get an arbitrator through
Go
DBPR,
ahead, go ahead.
and
Go for it. Go ahead.
Go for it.
it requires both of us to agree on an arbitrator and
I'll do it.
split the
Go for
difference.
it. Go for it.
Mike, you
Go ahead.
If you want the whole community, why are they not here? They are
It's nothing to do
notified
with it.
every
You
meeting.
have to follow the law.
We are.
Okay? So having an executive meeting
But you
and
don't.
passing things in secret is not
That is
legal.
not a
Man,
secret
I tell you what, a
meeting.
guy called me.
Nobody can attend it.
So you're not following the law?
The executive meeting is
For
really
what?
important.
You're not the mayor.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Call a
Isn't it?
cop, all right? About
I said I was
Facebook.
the mayor.
About Facebook. Yeah, call a cop about Facebook. Go ahead.
That was
It's ridiculous.
That was AI doing that, right? You had nothing to do with it.
So,
So go ahead, call
Listen,
DBPR, let's
go
get
ahead,
it.
let's
Go
go
ahead,
look at
bring it.
arbitration.
okay,
We're ready.
Yeah, no problem,
Fuck you
okay.
up.
Yep, make
All
sure
right.
you get a good attorney too.
Yep.
don't need an attorney.
You will.
For what?
Not gonna
You
say
don't
it.
even-
You know the sad part about this whole thing? Is this HOA has never changed, and I've been here for 25
Isn't it
years.
funny?
It's fucking ridiculous.
What were we talking about?
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
25 years.
Yeah.
I've lived here.
Nobody's been happy,
Nope.
Nope. Never.
never.
And
No
I
matter
was the
what
one
you do.
harassed the most out of any of you.
I got harassed when I first moved in by
No,
Carol.
you don't know. You have no idea.
I'm sure I don't know your story, but I know my story.
No,
And
I know
Carol
mine.
harassed the fuck out of me, okay?
Hey,
And she borderline racist,
Maynard's loved me.
okay?
You can always.
Are the Maynards,
All of us have been
tied into the HOA?
I don't know, they were when I first moved here.
Yep. They were
They
on
loved,
board.
they were driving his little bicycle in my house every fucking day.
walking around, driving around our property, walking
Every
around
day.
our property to see what we
Got
have in
nothing to
our
do with me.
backyard.
Right,
Nothing to do with me.
Right,
You know,
so-
it-
All I'm asking for
We
is
don't
to be
do that.
transparent, but you're not
We don't
transparent.
do that.
And the other thing is, you said that the balance sheets have been available on the internet forever. No, they were not. We all got an email. We all got an email in August. In August, saying that you uploaded all the balance sheets for the last 4 years.
Just say one about-
Adjourn, second, thank you.
Okay, we're done.
By the way, she didn't say what.
All right.